Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Joined with me is my lovely wife, Jen. We are back from our honeymoon. We're getting back on track with everything that we've been wanting to film. Today we're continuing our journey with War for the Planet of the Apes. I have been thoroughly enjoying watching these movies with Jen. To us, it's been about 2-3 weeks since we watched Dawn for Planet of the Apes, even though for you guys it was released last week. So I'm kind of happy there was a little bit of a gap between us watching Dawn and this one, because I know even in the movie there's a bit of a time gap. So I'm looking forward to seeing how Jen is going to feel about this one after some time between watching Dawn. How are you feeling going into the third and final Planet of the Apes movies, aside from all the original ones, of course?
I have really enjoyed this series. Caesar in particular, I love the character. He's a very emotional, but very strong soul. I'm really excited to see how this series is wrapped up. We left off at a pretty pivotal point. There was an understanding between the humans and the apes that they were gonna go to war. They had already kind of started to, but it was pretty clear that it was gonna be a all-out war. So I'm curious to see where that's gonna go, what's gonna happen. They better not kill off Caesar because I will lose it. I have really fallen in love with him. He's just great character, love it. Really no big complaints. I've enjoyed it a lot. Curious to see how it's gonna be wrapped up.
I think I said in the last one, we rated it pretty high. I think I said Dawn was a near perfect movie. I won't give you what the general consensus or what I think the rating of this one, but I am looking forward to watching it. Matt Reeves did Dawn of Planet of the Apes. They brought him back to do the third and final one. Andy Serkis returns as the motion capture for Caesar, and a lot of really cool behind the scenes special effects stuff that we can find on our Blu-ray. Again, we still don't have internet, so I had to buy the hard copies of them instead of being able to stream them or rent them on like Prime for $3 or whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day, Jen picked out. This is from Snow. This is when I had, my voice was a pony, AKA a little horse. And Snow says, Holden's broken voice, it's karma for making fun at Jen's flawless British accent. That's right, it is. I love your flawless British. Why don't you give us a taste of that?
Absolutely not. See, I can't even identify like what comes out. That's not normal.
Well, say that. Say everything you just said, or say it British. I can't identify. What?
See, I feel like most of the time I need like an example to go off of. Okay, say it again.
Say, well, what did you say? I need an example or something to follow.
Yes, but so give me something.
The Planet of the Apes is the best trilogy.
No, in the accent. Like I need to hear what I have to say.
Well, I'm not great at the accents. You're the one that has flawless British.
I don't know, like you say British and Jamaican's gonna come out.
Well, okay. Try to say, Boston is a pain in the butt.
Boston is a paint.
A paint?
Boston is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that was good. But guess what? Because we're not done. I have another comment of the day for you. This one came from one of the boys' episodes. This is from Nick 3, or Nick the Third. Why does Holden hate Boston so much? I'm not a fan of all the threats of abuse. I'm not a fan of all the threats of abuse. You hear that, Boston? You got people defending you. Come here.
Hey, that's a real knife!
So some people think that you deserve some mercy, Boston. Is that what you think
Holden
I should give
Thomas Hardman!
Some mercy? Goodbye, Boston. You're fans of these threats of abuse? Boston, I'm not playing with you, sweetie. I'm trying to kill you.
That's why you didn't tell me you were gonna do this.
I'm just kidding. I hope you all know I actually do. Look, come here, Bosty. Okay. Come on, pretend. At least pretend like you like me. At least pretend. Just kidding. Oh, there she is. For those of you, I really am just joking around. I only ever play with her. You want a chocolate?
No.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. If y'all actually saw me with her, it's like we're all cuddling when we watch your movies.
It's rare.
And stuff.
It's rare though.
I do never. Okay, you can go now. Go.
Holden.
Go. See, most people, they probably can't tell right now if I do or don't. And that's the way we'll leave it. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. War for the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, can you put Bosto up here?
Be my pleasure.
Yeah.
Come here, Basti.
Come on, Basti.
Oh, there we go. Oh. I guess I better start being nicer to you on camera.
Yes.
People are gonna think I really don't like you. Because I'm only mean to her on camera. People are gonna think I really don't like her. Keep the camera rolling, please. It's the only defense I have. 15 years ago. Why are you sitting like this, Boston? Monkey killer.
Okay, so that was an ape.
Yeah.
3 Kong in the North Woods. One of them is armed, and our donkeys just spotted another trench.
Oh,
Oh!
oh gosh. So it said 15 years had passed?
That 15 years had passed since Rise, but I think Dawn was like 10 years after, so this must be like 5 years between Dawn and now. Oh. Nice.
You're a happy girl. Oh gosh. Oh no! The gorilla.
I think I should be all by myself now.
Take control. To me, you kill as many as you can.
No!
There's our boy.
Is that a real thing apes do?
I don't know. I don't know. Look at him. Look how jaded he is. That was so much crap. Ape, no kill ape.
What? They're animals. He's gonna slaughter us.
I did not start this war. His name was Koba. I killed him. I know these apes. They fear what I will do to them. I don't fear you.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
How long you think woods can protect you? First, Caesar died, then all of you died.
Winter. And then be albino gorilla winter.
If us, the woods, and the killing can't stop.
I like Caesar because he's like fair, you know?
Yeah. A good, strong, merciful leader. Oh, Maurice.
Crazy old Maurice.
Crazy old Maurice.
I'm team ape. All the way.
Oh, they're putting the apes in the water.
Haunts us.
Look at his cute ears.
Could not forgive.
Who, Caesar's?
Yeah.
Can't even have a funeral anymore with peace.
Oh.
I like the Winter Soldier gorilla.
Oh, is that Mama?
That's the ape Caesar can find anytime.
Holden Thomas Hardman.
I didn't even say anything. I said find anytime.
I can tell by your tone. Oh, damn, my little baby. Oh.
If the dogs ever become hyper intelligent and turn into this, Boston's gonna kill me. Aren't you, Busty? Aren't you, Busto? Yeah, you're gonna slaughter me. Aren't you? My little baby. Little stupid, but little sweet.
Caesar's such a good dad and husband.
We must find a safe way out of the woods.
Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods?
Apes,
Together.
together,
Strong.
strong.
What?
Apes together strong.
Boston's so confused. Does he die in this movie? Oh God, oh God. Get it.
There you go.
Humans are a plague on this earth.
Okay, let's all relax.
Uh-oh. Get him. Is that Bruce Willis?
No.
What is that?
Pretty sure that's his wife and son.
They killed them? They're dead?
It looks pretty dead.
Like the mom and the baby?
I didn't see the baby, but I would imagine so.
Oh my gosh. Oh. He literally has nothing to lose now. Oh, so the baby
Cornelius, yeah. Must still be alive somewhere.
Cornelius.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's gonna be okay, babe.
You're safe now.
This is so freaking sad. I don't like this.
They're there.
Stop it.
Oh, look at the little one walking right by him.
Lake.
Oh.
No. When I find him,
Oh my god.
he'll come after me.
What
Chance.
little tookus.
The woods.
It's weird to see that giant gorilla
I
on
know,
a little
that horse.
horse.
I wish they would be more realistic about like the horse he's riding. It was like trying his best. How heavy is a gorilla? 400 pounds? 500
Probably
pounds?
more than that.
I may not make it back.
Crazy old Maurice.
Oh.
Owen's got a huge gun.
I'm just gonna put this down.
Oh.
His instinct is really like on point.
Yeah.
Oh, Maurice.
Looks like Sonny.
So that guy was probably
Her father.
Oh my god.
We cannot take her, Maurice.
God.
It's like, killed your father, now come with us. You know I can't read that sign language when I'm looking through my binoculars.
Oh, what?
They branded him.
My son, my wife are dead.
Oh my gosh.
Ape, not kill. Ape.
So they're saying he killed Winter. I don't think that he would have that could have killed him, even if he like passed out.
I freaking love Maurice. Look at, he's just protecting her.
Maurice kind of sticks out though in this.
For sure. Can you watch the first one again tonight?
Sure.
Oh.
Oh.
Why did they shoot you?
Oh no. Oh gosh.
Took me trying to get food out of the fridge in the middle of the night without waking anyone. That poor horse.
What a beautiful setting.
What a beautiful wedding.
Like the frozen house.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I believe that horse was carrying him and the other one.
I know.
Bad ape.
Who is that? Am I supposed to know who that is?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Are you alone here?
What, he waxed all his hair out? Why doesn't he have any?
But you ape. Like me.
Maybe not just like you.
He's so cute.
It's literally Boston as an ape.
Oh.
Are there more like you?
All dead. Long time.
Definitely a Boston. It's like he's not making us look too good.
I find human zoo. Zoo for sick. Who is Ja?
She has no one else.
You have Ja?
I'm guessing she can't speak because this has been going on so long that she hasn't been taught
I
how
don't
to
think
speak.
so. I mean, the guy she was with, I think it was her father, and
Definitely a Boston.
she must just be like a mute. I feel like if she was mute, she would have learned sign language. Oh, there you go.
LC Riders.
Oh, sand people.
Oh my gosh. Nice.
Oh, he got stabbed.
Oh gosh, please let him be okay. I can't watch this anymore.
Kerchak.
Oh my god.
Oh.
They must pay.
Oh.
If this is my fight, I will finish this alone.
Those crucified apes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, Holden. That wasn't his group, right?
Oh, is it? It might be.
Like the group that was going to the...
Yeah, that he was with. Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Wait, my little son, is he here?
Wellington. Probably not much of a reader,
Is that...
but this
Woody Harrelson?
is big. And I was surprised you weren't with me. I hope you don't come to regret sparing his life.
Wow.
Look at your eyes. Almost human.
Poor Caesar.
This is just so heartbreaking. It's literally a different version of the Holocaust.
Yeah. Oh, look, his son's alive.
Oh my gosh. He's right back at square one.
I know. He's escaped cages before. Yeah, they all feel betrayed by him.
What have I done?
This is hard to watch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's like the guy from Schindler's List.
Why do they need a wall?
Oh god.
Pretty sad. We've come a long way since Rise. Yeah, screw this. Screw y'all. That's right. We're not gonna take it. So, man, kill that one.
That was their moment.
Oh. Oh, Caesar. Caesar, what a legend.
Tell them to get back to work.
Apes need food and water. Them food and water.
Oh my my god, I can't watch this. Oh my god, Holden, I don't know if I can watch this.
You're doing great. This is like one of the toughest things we've had to watch on the channel so far.
It really is.
Oh, he wants him to do it, I feel like. Oh, baby. Okay, you're doing good. You're doing very good. Shout out to the patrons that voted we watch this trilogy.
It's just absolutely horrible. It's worse than I could have imagined.
Well, at least they got this guy. Looks like Cartman from South Park.
Why so small?
Oh, that is Boston. Oh. There is like a lot of religious symbolism in here. I wonder if it's, wonder how intentional or to what extent it's intentional.
You let them call you donkey. You are Gurna won't see you. Give apes food and water, or they cannot finish.
You know, you're very emotional.
I saw men outside on the wall preparing for battle against you.
They fear me.
Kill your own men. We found bodies. I think you have no mercy.
You came here to kill me. Were you gonna show me mercy?
I offered you peace, and you killed my family.
My own son was a soldier with one of the units. One day he suddenly stopped speaking, contacted me and said that they thought he'd lost his mind. Then the man who cared for him stopped speaking too. Our speech, our higher thinking would turn us into beasts. I had to sacrifice my only son so that humanity could be saved.
That's pretty religiously themed there, is it not?
Even in his primitive gaze, I felt his love.
So the girl has this mutated virus.
All of the humans do. The Delta variant.
Burn their belongings and anything that might spread contamination.
How many men will be coming?
Probably all of them. But don't get any ideas. This is a holy war. I didn't mean to kill your son. Glad I did.
Jeez.
So emotional!
I hate Woody Harrelson. It's absolute evil right there. It sucks because Caesar is just so forgiving. I'm just so scared how this is gonna end. I hope the apes kill all the humans. Gosh.
War. What is it good for, Falcon? Absolutely nothing. I love the irony of the virus, thinking it's that people are becoming more primitive.
Oh, goody.
No, friend.
Oh, Caesar.
Is she attracted to that because they're humans or because she sees
I
him?
think she sees him. Oh, great. What now? Is it Koba?
You cannot save them. Join me.
If he's still alive in the morning, he goes to work like everyone else.
Come on, Maurice.
Yeah, Maurice.
Girl just walked in.
Yeah.
I thought she looked like Dakota Fanning.
Yeah, I thought she looked a little bit. It's an ugly looking doll, though. Hey, take it.
I'm honestly shocked that she's able to, like, be there.
Is she petting him? Hey, we want some water, too. You get some water. You get some water.
Oh.
Probably should have given me the food first to wash it down with the water, but that's okay. Like grain is gonna dry my whole mouth out. Come on, babe. Apes, together, strong.
Oh.
We'll kill you last.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Graham, Dakota.
Dakota. Come on, Dakota, get out of here.
Oh. Sacrificed himself. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Ah!
Are there others out there? Put them in the pen.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god, I can't watch this.
That'll be all right.
This is the worst thing you've ever shown me.
It's just like, that's what I do to you. Yes.
We are the beginning!
Uh-oh. Oh, crap.
How did this get in there?
Well.
I have a thing for dolls. I need to learn sign language so we can do this.
I say for myself, is there anything left of you to say?
Come on, little Dakota.
Come on, Dakota Fanning.
They can't speak language, but they can understand.
Yeah, they don't seem to be like any more stupid. He seemed like what's his name? The Colonel was saying that they get like more animalistic, but she just seems to just not be able to talk.
No.
Aw, it's the first time we've really heard him talk. It's actually Dakota.
Really is Boston.
Come see.
Oh. Ooh. Look out that way.
Oh.
Let's skedaddle.
Bad ape.
I need to look a little less conspicuous.
Yeah.
Ew.
Hey! You animals!
What's this guy gonna do?
You ain't gonna do.
Who did that?
I mean, oh my gosh.
Ew. Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh crap. That's what I like to see.
Nice.
Oh,
made it to the
little
little-
chitlins.
Little monkeys. Aw, sees Cornelius.
Is no one checking though? Like,
I imagine they do like periodic rounds. You know, she doesn't seem too sad. The little girl, Dakota, her dad was killed.
ooh, he wants revenge.
Let it go,
I don't know.
Caesar.
Yep, exactly.
Let it go. He kept saying he had nothing to lose, but he did. He had a lot to lose still.
I am like Cobra.
Oh! Oh!
Y'all
Yeah.
gotta go. Wall wouldn't do anything for this.
Yeah, I know.
He's like napping.
Yeah, they focus a lot of screen time on this dude, so I wonder what the deal is.
I thought that he would be the person that would eventually
help them.
Yeah. Did he kill himself?
I guess he's just drinking himself.
Wow. That's a true coward right there.
For real. I think he's gonna see him in this pitiful state and just be like, nah.
Well, what if he can't talk anymore?
Oh yeah. That's why he was. That's why his whole place is disheveled. He was probably freaking out after realizing.
He doesn't even need to kill him. Just leave
Yeah.
him.
Oh, the little girl, the doll he grabbed. Aha! No, let him live with that. Come on, that's worse for him off anyway, Caesar.
Right.
In the eye? Nice shot, dude. Oh!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do it.
Oh, that's a lot of dead apes right there. Dude's a legend.
no. Oh my God. Don't do it.
Well, this guy. You shot me with an arrow? What are you, friggin' Hawkeye? What is this?
Give me the launcher!
Don't do it. Was it Donkey? Yeah.
Good for you, Donkey. I really
You
thought.
betcha.
I thought that soldier was gonna have a moment of like, no, we're not that different, but no.
Don't do it. Oh. Oh. There's so much killing in this movie. Good. I don't like that you killed the donkey.
Fail.
Oh my gosh, oh my God, oh my gosh. Go, 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 go.
See the shockwave. All right, we saved 3 apes total. Well done, guys.
What's he doing? Oh, crap.
Bail, bail.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Up we go. Jeez. Killed all them too.
Oh my gosh.
We good.
There's this little baby.
Dakota and Maurice. And that was pretty much the last of the humans, right? That they were saying? Mm-hmm. Sure that there's a few stragglers here and
Right.
there throughout the planet, but this will be a planet of apes. A planet of apes and Dakota Fanning. We really should watch the first one with Charlton Heston. I think that it's actually technically a sequel to the 3 of these.
Maurice is so wise.
Maurice is like Caesar's Aunt May.
Yeah, he's tired. Better not die. Better not. Better not kill him off. They are not killing him off.
Apes are strong.
You said they would not kill him off.
Well, he's alive, sweetie. He's fine. He literally traveled like through the desert and stuff. I think he's just, you know, speaking hypothetically, like in the future.
Son will know.
Why is he talking like that, Holden?
Caesar did for us.
Is he gonna die? Am I gonna see him die? I need to be prepared for that.
I mean, just who's to say?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You got them all to the promised land.
Holden Hardman!
Oh, baby.
Oh my god!
Okay. It's all right.
Give me a goddamn picture.
I don't have...
Oh my god, you said they wouldn't kill him off! Why do you keep showing me these
The
movies?
patrons voted for it. I had no say.
Oh my god,
It's okay.
that was the worst ever.
And all the apes are free. The people are gone and they can...
Caesar's dead!
But his son lives. And they're all happy. You okay, baby? What a journey from Caesar being born as a little baby.
Oh, stop it! Just had to kill him off. Just had to kill him off. And the way they did it was so shady.
What do you...
So shady.
Why? What do you say that?
Because they make you think that they made it to the safe zone and they'll be happy and then
Remember that arrow I got hit with 3 weeks ago at the start of our journey? Even Falcon's like, yeah, that was uncalled for. All right, just finished watching War for the Planet of the Apes. I totally forgot about the whole mutism part of the virus thing. So I guess in a way I was kind of watching that for the first time-ish again. It all came back to me at the end of it, but at the time I was like, I don't remember why she can't talk. I don't know what's going on with that. Easily the most depressing of the 3. I kind of forgot about just how sad it was. I think between the 3 of them, I've seen Rise and Dawn probably the most. I may have only seen this once and then just a couple different scenes and clips throughout some time because there was a lot I forgot about. But anyway, how did you, well, I know that you were kind of pretty sad about a lot of it, but after watching it, what do you think?
Let me point out that this is only the second movie I've ever cried to. Behind Endgame, of course.
Yeah, Endgame, right.
It was by far one of the most emotional movies I've ever seen. And that's not to say I don't like it. I absolutely loved it. I thought that it was definitely...
I'm gonna go take care of this.
So first, I absolutely loved the range of Caesar's feeling of mercy versus wanting revenge, because we really see him flip-flop back and forth throughout the movie. In the beginning, I feel like he was still very merciful. However, after his family is killed, he really does rightfully have a lot of resentment, just purely wants revenge. And then towards the end, we also see him kind of soften back up a little bit, return back to the Caesar that we know. So I think they did a great job at showing the range of those emotions. So I really enjoyed that. The addition of Nova, you know, the girl didn't say one word throughout the movie, but I felt like her presence was very impactful as far as the movie goes, and especially with Caesar. It's interesting that they used a child, really symbolizes the innocence of the human race. I mean, when you look at her, you can't help but feel that there is some good with the human race, even in that time when they're practically barbarians. I mean, that's just the reality. So I think that they were very smart in choosing her. And she just fit the part perfectly. You know, it's not all humans. Not all humans are terrible. And she really symbolizes that good, that innocence, I guess the hope for the human race, you know, that they don't want to just kill all of the apes. And let me throw out that it's also obviously complicated that she is the child of a man that Caesar was forced to kill. The soldier that was let go by Caesar in the beginning and then made a reappearance, I think we were all waiting for that moment where he was gonna be like, you know what? He's not so bad after all. I'm gonna let him go, or something to the effect of that. They didn't do that. Initially, I was like, that's interesting, because I expected that. I imagined that's where it would naturally go. I actually like that they didn't, because it's less predictable, which I'm a huge fan of. And at the end of the day, sometimes that's just not the case. The fact that they stuck to reality, that guy just would have never had that realization, I applaud them for that. So I'm happy that it kind of went that route, because I know everybody was thinking the same thing, that he was gonna let him go, and then he just got blown up. Yeah, he got blown up. I like when it kind of veers off the typical route, and that was a perfect instance of that. So I really, really like that. Donkeys in the movie, I also thought was a great addition. Can you put the chicken in? Devin's probably watching this. They represent the victim, which is the apes. But I think they're a victim in the way where they have the same fear as Caesar and his group. However, in their situation, I feel like that fear was just too much for them. It's another instance of how someone might react, you know? People that have fear, you know, either conquer it or they run away. And I think that in that situation, the donkeys ran away to safety, or what they perceived as safety. That donkey really saved the day in that last scene, which I really enjoyed, by the way. He had a grenade launcher, I believe, to save Caesar, I believe. And the soldier ended up shooting him in the head. And that was absolutely heartbreaking to me, because he finally had that moment like, there's something bigger than myself. And it was so heartfelt for me. I really liked that. I think it was kind of a minor moment as far as like just the donkey doing that, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really great. It was just very like visually stunning throughout the movie. I also liked that there wasn't just one overall obstacle for Caesar here. It wasn't just him trying to save his family. It was him trying to overcome enslavement, the loss of his family, his wife and his child. He had to overcome the yearn for revenge. They did a great job of highlighting each very, very well. The one that sticks out to me is obviously his want for revenge. Seeing that emotion when he sees his wife and his child dead is just, you could feel it, you know? I can totally understand that want to go after that person that, you know, hurt the person that you love and cause you this pain. Maurice, besides Caesar, I think he's my favorite character. Maurice is like his voice of reason, I feel like, but he does it in a way where he doesn't push it on him. It's just merely food for thought. At the end of the day, he does end up coming around to whatever he's trying to tell him. I like the relationship between Maurice and Caesar, and that's something that's also been highlighted from the first one to the second one to the third one. I think it says a lot that they had Maurice as his first friend, and in that final scene, they chose Maurice to be that person that was right beside him when he passed away. I think that Maurice is like that friend that you have that is just always there to listen, to give you advice, is non-judgmental, is just there, is a comfort, is a safe place. And I think that that's what Maurice is for Caesar. Thank God they didn't kill him off, because we all know they killed enough people in this movie. Oh my gosh, it was savage. And Holden did not warn me about that at all. The movie was very like raw emotion, so many difficult scenes for me to watch. But I like that they didn't shy away from that. They didn't censor that. It was like, there's Caesar's wife and child shot in the head, you know, Nova's father being killed. And in that moment where like that child is looking at her father who was just murdered, it really hit hard. And that's definitely contributing to the fact that it is one of the most emotional movies I've ever seen in my life. So in a good way. So I really like that. Woody Harrelson was a great villain. Oh my gosh, he was like made for that part. Very terrifying. So they casted him very well. I love that both him and Caesar had fear as like a factor, and you see how differently they went. I mean, complete opposites, but in some ways, it's very similar too. I feel like on some level they can relate to each other. Just fascinating to see these two characters have kind of the same motivation as far as the choices that they make. And that's fear. They're both terrified, you know, that people that they care about are going to be killed. And you see how differently they end up. I love that Caesar, instead of Caesar killing the colonel, they had him end up getting the mutated virus, which is exactly what he was fearing. Everything he was doing was to avoid that. Of course, karma, he ends up getting the mutated virus. So I thought that was great. And then he ended up killing himself, which I'm happy they went that route versus Caesar doing it. And it was unpredictable too. I didn't expect that at all. The fact that the doll was the source, fantastic. So I really, really enjoyed that. I love that Caesar was able to self-recognize his similarities to Koba. And that shows you the type of ape that he is, you know? He's able to see that in himself. And then the end scene with Caesar, the number one thing, I didn't want him to be killed off. They could have killed anybody else off except for Maurice, but they killed him off, and it was heartbreaking. It broke my heart. It also made sense, and it also, I mean, you could see him at peace, like it was palpable. That was such a rewarding moment because you realize like how much he's gone through and how much he's sacrificed to get to that moment. So I completely get it, but it was very difficult. Last thing was the CGI looked amazing. Just like the second one, it looked real life. Like those looked like real apes. I thought it was a fantastic film. So yeah, loved it.
Like I said before, Matt Reeves directed Dawn and War, and they are, the tonality of them is very, very different. It kind of reminds me a lot of actually like the first 8 seasons of Dexter taking place in like the heat of Miami, and then Dexter New Blood taking place in like, what was it, like Alaska or wherever it was, even though it's like the same type of show. So this one, like super depressing, like a super sad movie, seeing like the devastation of war. And I know that you talked a little bit about how it wasn't just like the apes versus the humans, it was much more complex and complicated than that. And I think that that's kind of what war is like, or any type of like actual significant conflict is like that. It's not just us versus them, it's us, but also we are friends with them, and this group over here is, one of them's good and one of them bad, and they're fighting with each other, and then there's apes over here that are fighting against us, and so really, really complicated. And I think that they did a good job of showing that without kind of bogging down the movie or making it overly like, ugh, in that regard. I don't want to make this comparison and have it be like offensive at all, but it felt like Nazi Germany. It felt
Absolutely.
like the Nazis. And I don't know if that's like an insult to the actual Jews who went through the Holocaust and all that, because this is obviously fictionalized. This is obviously like apes, and like on paper it looks like absurd to compare. But because it was done so masterfully, I think the comparison, I think, is appropriate and I think is respectful. And I think they did a great job in showing that, and just seeing like how much Caesar has been beaten down, and that conflict of him, Caesar wanting to have revenge just like Koba, and then having those kind of moments in his head of Koba coming up to him and being like, you know, we're pretty much the same now because I hated the humans because of all the horrible things they did to me. These humans took your wife and son, and now you want revenge. Do you get it? And you know, even as we were going throughout the movie and Caesar was bringing his little entourage of people, one of them ended up dying, and you see the cost of vengeance. You know, had he not done that and just had tried to move on, he could have helped protect them from getting captured. You know, he could have probably gotten everyone out of the cages a lot faster, or, you know, with less casualties, instead of him having to go back and doing all that. And even at the end where he has this moment of like self-reflection and self-realization, he's like, I am like Koba. I'm trying, you know, now that I'm aware, I still don't want to stop. And I was like, oh, that's rough to be hyper aware of the situation you're in, and then still kind of giving into that. So I like that the moment that even after, you know, Caesar and all of his people are trying to escape, and he's like, I still want to stay and get revenge. And we're like, come on, Caesar, man, like just take what you've won and take what you've got and go, you know. And he still goes back up. So I like that whenever he's up there and he's about to kill Woody Harrelson's character, that he realizes that Woody Harrelson is mute as well, and like the virus is going to destroy him. And it basically, he became, in a weird way, it'd be like if the Nazis somehow were able to like transform into the Jew, you know. So Caesar really like, oh, I guess the best vengeance is to let you just deal with that. And then, you know, he put his arms down, and obviously Woody Harrelson just killed himself then, but at least it wasn't blood on Caesar's hands. And I love the irony that it was not only Woody Harrelson's hatred for the apes, but also for the new strain of the virus. And it was the little girl that Caesar had, I want to say rescued, but Caesar did kill her father or whoever was looking after her. But it was her doll that caused the ultimate demise of him. So very, very poetic. I could see the argument being made that this is a better movie than Dawn. I think that the CGI and how they did it the same way with Dawn is pretty dang, like, pretty much perfect. There were only a couple times, and again, it's only like when you're looking for it, do you notice those certain things? But anytime they did close-ups of Caesar or Caesar and Maurice, it was flawless, in my opinion. I think that Dawn of Planet of the Apes is probably a more like digestible film, like something I could kind of watch kind of over and over again, and I like the conflict and how they handled all that. Again, I said it was almost like a perfect movie, whereas this one I think is a perfect movie as well, but it's just a drain on the soul watching Caesar deal with all that. And I love the poetry of this trilogy being like a true trilogy and not like this. I mean, it is a franchised property, but like the trilogy is a single story where we see Caesar being born, growing up, how he dealt with the virus and becoming intelligent and dealing with the apes, becoming a leader, to now this, like he's older now, and then he finally does die. I think that was such a poetic arc, you know, still at the end being the leader and being the hero. And even though he had those moments of fault and those deep, like, and super understandable moments of like wanting revenge for his wife and kid. I mean, like, we get it, you know. And you have his Maurice, who's his friend, his confidant, who is telling him, don't lose what you still have. And the cost of revenge is going to be greater than you probably expect. I think it's fantastic. What would you rate War for the Planet of the Apes?
I really liked all 3 of the films in different ways. This one definitely hit differently, and I think that's just because it was kind of what Holden said, it's draining. It was emotional, it was very raw. They did not hold back at all. And I really liked that. It was hard to watch. I thought it was very well done. I enjoyed the storyline in general. It carried over very well. I don't really have any complaints if I do their very small things. So I'm gonna go with a 9.5.
Yeah, I have very few complaints, if any, as well. Just like with Dawn, even though they're 2 definitely different plots and stories and problems, everything mattered. And I think that's really hard to do. I think it's really hard to do in a film where you're making something that's so complex and complicated. The little girl mattered, the way that Caesar handled certain situations mattered. Caesar letting the people go at the very beginning mattered. Like, everything mattered, and everything came back and was resolved or had a purpose. Dawn did it too, this one did it as well. I said before, I think I could watch Dawn over more than once over again. And this one is such a draining movie, but I'm trying to think like more objectively, if it wasn't for like my the emotional state of being of watching them. This to me is probably about a 9.5. I don't remember what I gave Dawn, but I think it was either 9 or it might have been 10, I don't remember. But they're both pretty dang neck and neck. I can see an argument for both. Some people say War is better, some people say Dawn is better. And I think that Matt Reeves, who also directed The Batman, did a phenomenal job. And it's hard to go when you're starting off with a movie like Dawn, a sequel to a new franchise, and then it being acclaimed and great, which is already hard enough for sequels to do a follow-up, a third, which is kind of the cursed property of all trilogies. All 3s are typically worse than not only 2, but also 1. To make that one stand as well with the other greats is phenomenal. And I really am so glad that they didn't keep going and like water it down. Like, I could see a studio exec being like, these are so great and they're making us all this money. Let's do something with Cornelius, Caesar's son. I don't know. I'm sure they won't let Planet of the Apes go, but I'm glad that they at least concluded this story, and if they do continue, they do something else in the universe or the property or whatever. But 9.5 for me. But of course, those are just our thoughts on the movie. We'd love to know what you think of War for Planet of the Apes. I'm going to show Jen. I did end up buying the 50 Years of Planet of the Apes because I've never seen the originals. And I got them on Blu-ray. This actually comes with like everything. So I didn't need to buy the 4K. I didn't need to buy the 4K trilogy of all 3. And I also didn't realize I had a couple of them on Blu-ray, as it were. So I have like 3 or 4 copies of all these movies now. But so I'm going to show Jen the Mark Wahlberg Planet of the Apes. Why, you ask? Because I have it on DVD, and I thought that, you know, we'd check it out and you can kind of see a quality difference. If you've never seen the Mark Wahlberg Planet of the Apes, you're in for a treat. May not, you know, it's one of those things where you just got to go in and enjoy it, and don't try and compare it to those. But we'll probably watch that. We're not going to do a video on it or anything, and I really want to watch the original because if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure many of y'all will correct me if I am, the original Charlton Heston one is really like, comes after these, you know, at least in like a loose way. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It does help the channel out a lot. Again, comment down below. We'd love to know your thoughts. And we're going to be finishing Rush Hour 3 for Saturday. And then we're going to do some Tarantino movies, courtesy of the patrons and their voting power. Also, Star Wars Week is coming. So I know a few of you all have, only a handful of y'all have been asking for a couple things, and you might get a couple things. So anyway, that's it. We appreciate you watching. Check out Patreon. It does help the channel out a lot. And you'll get a full-length reaction. You can watch all 3 of the Planet of the Apes movies along with me and Jen. So check that out. As always, we appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care, everybody.